Hello everybody, this is Daniel with POVPOOL once again, and we are back now with a match between Ernesto Dominguez versus Dennis Orcollo on one side, and on the second side we have Dave Hemmah playing Efren Reyes, and with me now is Rolando Vicente.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Rolando.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Rolando, you go way back with Efren, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on just a second. Jay Helfert's going to come and take over for me. Yes, I'll come talk to you. Rolando, it's an honor to have you here. I know that you know Francisco and Efren for a long time. And you're old friends, so if you have any stories, please feel free to share.
Yeah, actually me and Efren, we've been going on tour in the United States sometimes in 1987.
1987?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you meet each other?
We are childhood friends back home.
Yes, yes.
That's the beginning, where we begin.
And you said you were 10 years old when you met Efren, yeah?
Yes.
And Jay Helfert, who will be joining us a little later, he said that you were their manager. Was that correct?
Yes.
For how many years?
Since 87 and up to now.
Okay, and still managing?
Yeah.
In the Philippines?
Yeah, Philippines and abroad.
And abroad?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. That's good. Are you having fun? You're enjoying your stay so far? You just got here 2 days ago, yeah?
Yes, I'm enjoying so far, yeah, of course.
You're staying with Tony Torres and his father, are you not?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, good. And do you know Dennis very well?
Yes, yes.
Yeah? You must know all the guys there.
Yeah.
Can you tell us who?
Well, actually, Dennis, when he started, he's one of the member of my Rising Star in the Philippines.
Okay.
We used to do a Rising Star tournament back then. Dennis is one of our. Dennis Orcollo is one of we produced.
Okay.
On that tour.
Oh,
Rising
really?
Star. Yeah.
Really? Rising Star, Dennis Orcollo. You got a lot of rising stars right now.
Yeah, actually,
Jeffrey Ignacio, Carlo Biaro,
and Libang Corteza is the member of the Rising Star.
Corteza, yeah.
Ronnie Alcano.
Yes, where is he these days?
Right now, I heard that he's been touring Middle East.
In the Middle East?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Now, there's some players also that haven't come here yet. They're going to come soon, I hear?
Yeah.
Who can we look out for very soon?
I'm looking for Joe Chua.
Who?
Joe Chua.
Joe Antuva?
Chua.
Oh, Joe Chua.
Chua, yeah.
Okay. And is he playing these guys too?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Now, you don't have a lot of live streaming in the Philippines,
yes,
do you?
Yes, yes.
You don't have like this.
Yeah. But actually, the way we did back home is we did all this full tournament live.
Okay.
Nationwide.
Oh.
We did a lot of time. In fact, our sponsor, we did own the Puyat Sport Company.
Oh yeah, Puyat, yeah.
Yeah, he's the full tournament officially organizer in our country.
Okay, okay. So you're still working with Puyat then?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I hear Jay Helfert is organizing a big tournament here for next February.
Yeah, in fact, the Vice Mayor from Carson, we just did a meeting to do a tournament sometimes in February.
Okay.
Yes.
That sounds very promising, exciting event. I look forward to going there.
Yes, of course, the vice mayor there is our fellow Filipino too.
Okay.
And is so interested to bring the Philippine contingent against. I heard from him he want to do like a continent tournament, North
What?
American tournament,
Oh,
a North
really?
American team, and the European team and Asian team. That's what I heard. I'm not sure.
That sounds great. It sounds like a lot of people getting excited about pool lately,
Yeah, yeah.
internationally as well.
Internationally,
Yeah.
it's so busy.
Yeah. Did you go to Qatar, to the World Nine Ball?
Not this time.
No.
Not this time.
No. But are you traveling as much as these guys, or do you stay home more?
No. I've been traveling a lot, but years I was sick, so I just quit for a while, lay off for a while.
Yeah.
Then this is my first comeback.
Yeah.
This tour.
So we're watching Efren on the other table too, and Efren I think is up one game in a race to 9. He's playing the house pro here for Hard Times, Dave Hemmah, and he's also running the tournament. He's the tournament director
That's tough,
as well.
you know.
Very tough.
Yeah.
But you know how it is in pool. That's how it.
Yeah.
The players are also the guys running it sometimes. But
This guy Dave Hemmah is a top player too.
he's a good player.
Good player,
Good
yes.
player.
Dave Hemmah. Yeah. We've been playing this guy for a long time, since '87,
Yeah.
when I got here.
Yeah, you know him too.
I know
Now,
him.
where's Jose these days?
I, I don't have any idea, but I heard it's in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I heard.
Okay. And whatever happened to Gomez?
Gomez is back home. I don't know really what he's doing right now.
Okay. So Efren now, huh? You've known them since they're 10 years old, huh?
Yeah.
Did you guys have other jobs together when you were kids?
No, on that time he goes to school. I go to school.
Yeah.
On that time, during that time. But when I discovered him, I don't believe it. I came to Manila and I saw this guy playing pool.
Yeah.
When I saw him, I figured that he's the best player.
Yeah.
So then I keep on coming back to Manila. See, I live in Angeles City. He live in Manila.
Oh, okay. So,
So I
how
travel.
many miles back?
It's
100 miles?
It's about 50 miles.
Okay.
Not too far.
Yeah.
So when I saw him playing, and from there, during our younger age, I knew that he's the best pool player in our country.
Yeah.
So
You immediately felt like this is the best guy.
This guy is the best.
Yeah.
See, I've been seeing.
Did you take him to Texas to Reds?
No, not that time.
When
The second
when
time.
he make history. When
But
he made history,
supposed to be
right?
supposedly that time
when he beat Buddy Hall.
Yeah. I'm not with him on that time.
Okay, you didn't go that time.
The second time,
When he was Cesar.
yeah, I was not with that time.
Who came up with the name Cesar? Do you remember this?
Yeah. There's a guy, a serviceman in our country,
Yeah.
in Angeles City.
Yeah.
He got a friend. His name is Cesar Morales.
Okay.
So from then, we are not interested in going to a tournament. We're gonna come to United States to play for money,
Yeah.
to rob people,
Yeah. So you just wanted to come undercover.
undercover.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we discussed, that the serviceman is the one who put up the money.
Yes.
So what we discussed, I was gonna go second,
Okay.
not the first trip.
Right.
So I let them go first trip.
Yeah. Just testing.
In Texas. Then I don't know what really happened. Everything, all our plan
Changed
changed.
because he beat Buddy Hall.
Yeah, changed. So then he came back and he told me that trip went not too good.
Why? Oh, because I heard after he won the tournament, Buddy Hall won the money back.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
He
Not
won
only that,
big tournament and
some
then Buddy won it back.
problem. I don't know what kind of problem. So I told him, okay. He told me what happened. So I told him, This time I'll go with you.
Yeah.
I'll take care of what happened.
Yeah.
I'll take care. I fix for whatever happened. But I was so lucky, you know. There's a guy from Philadelphia, a champion, Mike LeBron.
Mike LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, I'm in Angeles City, sitting in my room
In the Philippines.
in the Philippines. My phone ring. Then it was Mike LeBron.
Okay.
Then Mike LeBron told me he's looking for Efren. Efren just arrived from United States on that time.
Okay.
So
This is the second time now.
the second time. So I told
Yeah.
Efren. So I told Mike LeBron, call me in an hour.
Yeah.
I'll pick Efren.
Okay.
Then I pick Efren. I told him, who's this guy, Mike LeBron? He told me, oh, he's one of the top players in the United States. He's a professional player. Who is this? Is your friend or whatever? He told me it's his buddy. So this guy, I told me this guy, Mike LeBron, is interested of bringing you to the United States. So then we made a deal with Mike LeBron. Me and Efren, we made a deal with Mike LeBron.
Yeah.
And the deal set up. So Mike LeBron bring us to the United States.
I see.
That's the beginning.
This was the second year.
Second time. So that's the beginning. From then, Efren was
And this
really
was 1987. 87.
87, yeah.
Now, this is when he met Earl. Is this right? Earl Strickland?
He met her in 85.
Oh, okay. The first time he
the first
came.
time, the first trip. Then in 87, when we started, that's the beginning of the what they call it, the beginning of his going to limelight in his life. When
Yes.
we get together in 87.
Yeah, yeah. He was starting to get popular.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See, on that time, of course, my first time in the United States, I observed the situation, what's going on.
Yeah.
I try to find out what's going on in the United States and all the people. See, he was screwed before. That's
Yeah.
why now he's a little bit skeptical.
Sure.
So I want to make sure all the deal is right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Then that's the beginning,
Yeah.
and everything went good for him, the best for him.
Okay. So when he came back to Angeles City in Manila,
Yeah.
when did he start to become famous in the Philippines? When did the news start to really get him more stardom in the Philippines? When did he start becoming like a household name?
When we went home in '87.
Really, that year, right away?
Right away. But it's not that popular first. There's a guy. There's a people who are very prominent people, and who got a lot of business center, like a pool center, bowling and billiard center.
Yes.
Was been interested of doing a showdown between Jose Pariga and Efren Reyes.
Okay. Yes, because Jose came in 81 or 2, right?
Yeah. See, on that time, everybody are confused in our country. Who is the best?
Yeah.
Because Pariga is a best player too. He's a
Yeah.
great player. So everybody,
He was really the first of the Filipinos to come
the
here.
conqueror in the United States. Yeah.
Yes, the pioneer.
The pioneer.
What do you actually call him in the Philippines?
Among.
Is that
Yeah.
what you still call him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happened then. So everybody.
So there was a big matchup between
big
Jose
matchup. Big
and,
matchup. This Puyer Sport
Yes,
Organi-
Billiards Sport. Yeah.
organized this first event.
Okay. In
That's the
88
beginning.
or 87?
If I'm not mistaken, in '88.
Okay.
That's the beginning. Then after that, we started getting an invitation in Europe,
Yeah.
North America, Asia, Japan, and Taiwan. Then that's the beginning, and he was top.
Very quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he went up very quickly. He became so famous back home.
Yeah. But you know, something I like about Efren so much is he is always the same. He's always very humble.
Yeah.
about it. And he, so many people love him just because he is still very humble and modest,
He's a very natural person,
Yes.
real person.
Yeah.
Whatever it is the same. That's why probably they like him because of his attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in fact, I will mention to you, this guy, Efren Reyes, was inducted in the Hall of Fame right away, right? In the United States.
Yes. In what year was he inducted?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, that in 2000. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
But the main award he got is the Times Magazine when they induct him with Bruce Lee, Muhammad Gandhi.
Yes.
He was included there.
Yeah.
Inducted by the Times Magazine.
Time Magazine. Yeah.
That's the his highest.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? Now, let me ask you about Bustamante because he's a big part of all of this as well. Is he not?
Bustamante is one of our promising players there then.
Yes.
We left him, me and Efren went to United States. But when we came back, Bustamante talked to me. A guy bring him to Europe. So I
Yes.
told Bustamante, take your chance. Probably this is your chance. Then Bustamante conquered Europe. He beat all guys in Europe.
So he took his real big start was
Yeah,
Europe.
in Europe. Yeah, he took all the tournament. He won all the tournament in Europe for many years.
Yeah.
Then I start talking to him. I told Bustamante, if you want to get more famous,
Yeah.
so I told him, you stick with Efren.
Okay.
When
So
if
you were a mentor.
Yeah. I told him, if you want to listen to me, you listen to me. Stick with Efren. Don't go far away to Efren. Stick to Efren.
Don't go too far away
Yeah.
from him. Yeah.
So then...
And they were already friends though, yeah, like a lot.
Not really.
So did you
I was the one who...
you introduced
Yeah.
them?
I put them to intact each other.
Yeah.
I encouraged Bustamante to come to United States.
I see.
Then Bustamante told me he will think of it.
Yeah.
Then he came back the following year.
It's funny because we're also watching Ernesto Dominguez play, and Busti and Ernesto, they go way back too, right?
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
Ernesto, when he used to have a lot of hair.
Yeah.
And when
You're right,
Francisco had a lot of hair
You're
too.
right. Yeah. You're right.
So I'm going to bring Jay to talk to you as well.
Yeah.
And you guys are just going to cover this match together.
Okay.
And it's really an honor to have you on my show.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to talking to you a little bit later as well. So thank you so much, Rolando.
Yeah.
Rolando Vicente, who is an old-time friend and manager of Efren Reyes and Bustamante, will be joined here with the great Jay Helfert as well. And we're going to keep it on Efren's match with Dave Hemmah for now, and then we may cut back over to Dennis and Ernesto as we can, but I'm going to leave them two in the booth together and try to control some camera work in between that. So thanks a lot, Rolando, and I'm gonna have Jay Helfert join you.
Okay.
Do you want anything to drink?
Coffee.
A coffee?
Yeah.
You like cream and sugar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. I'll get that for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get me a small iced tea.
Yeah. Thanks. He's telling some stories already.
But I'm not doing this table.
Coverage on this table, and with the mouse over here, we're gonna cut back and forth.
Oh, okay.
Because we're doing Efren and Dennis. So.
Okay. Slide up there.
Okay.
Hey, Rolando. Rack 'em up, rack 'em up, rack 'em up. How are you, my friend?
I'm all right. So far.
Nice to see you back in Los Angeles. How long are you in town for?
I'm leaving August 20.
Oh, you're here for a while then.
Yeah.
That's good. You're here on business or just visit?
Just
You got
visit.
family here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your daughter is...
Yeah. And my wife,
Yeah, where they live?
Carson.
Oh, Carson. My God. You know I'm doing a tournament in Carson in February.
That's
you know
what.
that?
Yeah, we got.
You met the mayor today.
Yes, yeah. That's the mayor or vice mayor?
Vice mayor. He's been the mayor.
It's been the mayor.
They rotate. He's been mayor. Now he's mayor pro tem. They call him.
Yeah, that's why he told me to come up. So I told him yes, okay. Well, what kind of event is that? What kind of event?
It's a 10-ball invitational, 16 players only. 8 of the 16 will be Filipinos.
Yeah.
4 of them are North American, and then 4 are foreign players. That's how we make the field.
Yeah.
It's 10-ball, races to 7, 2 out of 3 sets.
Yeah, okay.
Long match, single elimination. 60,000 purse, first prize 20,000. If you lose your first match, you're guaranteed $1,250.
Oh, okay.
Good tournament.
Yeah, it's a good tournament, yeah.
Meanwhile, let's see what's going on here.
How much is the purse, Jay?
60,000 total.
50? 60.
60. First prize 20,000.
Plus 20.
10 for second, 5 for third and fourth, 2,500 fifth through eighth, and 1,250 ninth through 16th.
Oh, no, just to show up, right?
All good money.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
Well, David just missed the 4-ball. Now he lucked the 4-ball in, but they're playing call shot 10-ball, so it's Efren's turn. It looks like Dennis is winning this match 3-0. They're playing this tournament. They're playing race to 9 on both sides, winners and losers. No short matches here. The screen is. It's okay? I can watch it.
Okay, you see where it says program on the big screen to the right? That's the one that we're on.
Okay.
You want me to switch?
Thank you.
I'm trying to listen.
Rolando,
Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
Thank you.
careful with the liquids.
Thank you. Who are the Filipinos invited?
All your friends.
Okay.
Efren, Francisco, Warren,
Warren.
Dennis, Carlo Beato, Jose Perica,
Okay.
Santos Sambajo.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Did I say Warren Kianco? I'm not sure. Yeah,
Okay,
there's
yeah.
8. There's 8. The other players, let me see if I can remember from memory. The foreign players, Darren Appleton, Thorsten Homan, young Jason Shaw, and Mika Immonen, who's going to play tomorrow here. The Americans are Shane Van Boning, John Mora from Canada, Rob Saez, and who's my last player? Oh my God. I know there's always got to be one that's hard to remember. I'll think of it. But that's our 16. Meanwhile, David's shooting over there. I'm not sure. Is Efren ahead 3-0 in that match? Do you know?
I'm not sure, too.
We're going to find out in a minute because we're going to
Yeah,
see him
yeah.
mark up a game. Somebody is leading 3-0.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens when Dave makes this ball. He will put a mark up there after he racks the balls. The way that the way the audience reacted, Rolando, I have a feeling. Yeah, they didn't get too excited there, and he even smiled. Yeah, you're just like me. We kind of know. We know the body language of pool, don't we?
I know.
You can watch a player and tell if he's winning or losing.
The way react, he just won one game.
Let's see. He's going to go mark the board. Yeah, he's reaching over there. Yeah, we knew that one. Rolando's laughing. He knows. Well, Dennis just missed the 10-ball. He didn't leave an easy shot. He's a little disgusted with himself there. Yeah, see that? We're on camera now. This is a very difficult cut shot on this 10-ball. Beautiful shot by Ernesto. Puts him on the board. Now he trails 3-1. Rolando, tell me something. You've been around all the top Filipino players for how long? How long now? 30 years? More?
It's been less than 30 years, about 27 years.
Huh?
27 years.
27 years. The best you've seen? Who's the best you've seen in the Philippines?
The best player,
Yeah,
Weber.
the best players.
Weber.
Yeah.
Efren Reyes is the best.
Yeah. What about Parika? Where is he?
Parvika is with Busch and Parvika.
Okay.
On that, on their prime,
Are there any players that we haven't seen in the United States that you felt were great players that just never came here to this country?
No.
Or most of the great players, they came here.
They came
here. What are you doing now in the Philippines?
Right now, I'm working with POVPOOL Sports.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he's the one who's sponsoring us, our players too.
Yeah, he always sponsored Efren and Francisco.
Yeah.
Anybody else that he sponsored?
Alex Pagulayan.
Oh, Alex as well. Okay. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
I met him and he's a friend of mine. Please tell him I give my regards when you see him, okay?
Well, anytime.
Very nice
anytime.
man.
Yeah.
2 years ago, he came to visit me in my hotel, and we had lunch outside. We had a nice conversation, but it's been a couple years since I've seen him. He still has the what's it called? Is it the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
The Billiards?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, in Makati there.
In Makati,
Yeah. Okay. That's there they have a diamond table.
Yes, yeah. Their distributor, yeah.
Yeah. Because there's not many diamonds in the Philippines yet.
Yeah, I know.
Too expensive.
I know.
All right, we're back on Dave Hemmah. He's hooked here on the 2-ball. He's going to have to kick at the ball. Efren's standing up, taking a good look at this shot. This is a tough ball to hit here. Nice hit.
Nice kick, eh?
Clean hit. I'm watching Dennis playing a safe off the 2-ball. He did a pretty good job, although Ernesto's going to be able to kick at this ball. Let's see about Efren. What did he? Oh, he really tied Dave up there.
Yeah.
You don't want to get in too many safety battles with Efren Reyes. Dave's shooting at it like he can see the edge of the ball. No, he went.
Nice
another
kick.
good kick by Dave.
Nice kick.
On these tables, they're so tight, Rolando. If you leave this kind of distance, it's very hard to do anything.
It's very hard, yeah.
Very hard to make a ball from that kind of distance.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
The last match I watched on that table, Warren Kiemko and Dennis Orcollo, it was a great match. Did you watch that?
Yeah. They went on hill, yeah.
Yeah, they both played great, though. They both played great.
I got a kid there back home now, Jay. I want to talk to him seriously. I think he's one of the top player now.
Who's that? Which one?
Joan Chua.
Oh yeah. Well, he did good in Dubai.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, he's a good player. The two young players that impressed me are Joan Chua and Jeff Garcia, Ignacio. Which name is the right name? Garcia or Ignacio?
Jeff Ignacio.
Yeah. Okay. They're the two young players that have impressed me.
That's
the last time I'm there.
No. That's why I want to talk to them one-on-one. Ask them who if they got their manager or if they're dealing with somebody already. If not, because Joan Chua, I developed with Joan Chua.
How old is he now? 22, 23?
Yeah, no, but 22.
22, yeah, he's young.
During his young age, I developed him when he's 8 years old. Then he began, Joan.
Where do you live in the Philippines?
In Manila.
In Manila. What part of Manila?
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz. Yeah. See, I know that area. Yeah. I've been over there.
Yeah.
In fact, I saw a big money game somewhere in Santa Cruz. There's a little shopping center where they play upstairs.
Yes,
What's
yes.
that place? Tell me that place.
Victory Mall?
Yeah.
Victory Mall, yeah.
Yeah. I watched a big money game. It was, it'd be interesting, I hope, to our audience. The money games in the Philippines are not like money games here. It was Jeff DeLuna playing Bong.
Bong, yeah.
You know Bong?
Yeah.
He's a hustler in the Philippines, and Jeff DeLuna doesn't come here that often either. And they were playing a match. They're betting 65,000 pesos each in the match, which is... How much is that? Probably $1,500 each. So it's a $3,000 match. But what was interesting is after every game, they make new side bets.
Yeah.
And there's like a 5-minute break between games where it's almost like a cockfight, where they're yelling back and forth in Tagalog what the bets are. They're waving their hands, and they're making all these bets. They're all verbal bets. You don't see any money passing hands until after the game is over, and then they pay off. And I said to Jeff DeLuna, I said, it must be hard to play like this where you have to wait 5 minutes to break. He said, Jay,
right.
he said, this is the way we gamble in the Philippines. They don't gamble like that here. They were betting tens of thousands every game.
Every game.
Game by game. Game by game. And the place was packed to the rafters.
Yeah.
You know what I appreciated, Rolando, when I went there? I went with my girlfriend, and I come in. There's nowhere to sit. There's no place. A couple Filipinos recognized me. They got up and gave me a seat right by the table. Yeah. They were very respectful and very, very gracious to me, and I really appreciated that. Listen, right here in my own country, nobody would ever get up and give me a seat.
Yeah, they are like that. My countrymen, pero Filipino, they are too hospitable people, and
you know, I go there a lot now, and I have my daughter there, 5 years old, and my girlfriend there, and people say, why, and I say, well, the people are so nice. That's the biggest thing for me. Everybody's so nice. I notice the differences every day. If I go to the mall and go shopping, people say, can I help you, sir? Can I help you, sir? You go to the mall shopping in the United States and there's nobody to help you. You can't get any help, you know. It's always in the stores, there are several young people, nicely dressed, that are they're there to serve you and take care of you, you know? And it's nice to see everywhere you go a smiling face, Like, hello, sir, how are you, sir? I'm sorry to say I don't get that kind of respect in my home, you know? So, for me, Rolando, the last 2 or 3 trips, I'm looking for where I want to buy a place or rent a place to have a second home in the Philippines. So far I like Subic.
Yeah.
You know, Subic Bay, that area. I like other Tagaytay.
Tagaytay, yeah. You're gonna like Tagaytay, the weather.
Yeah, but I want to go maybe Batangas, go across the island Mindoro. You've been there?
Yeah.
I want to look. Puerto Gallardo.
Puerto Galera.
Yeah, I heard it's so nice.
Nice.
You know? I want to stay close to Manila because my daughter is there, where I can see her often. But I'm still looking. So probably within the next year or 2, I'll have a home there. You may not be familiar, but the Philippine law is when a child turns 7 years old, the father has equal custody rights. Not till 7. At 7, and my daughter is 5.5, so I want to be there when she's 7, so she can live part-time with me. Okay? So that's my plan in the future. I'm thrilled to have a young daughter. To me, she's my miracle child, and she keeps me young. She keeps me young because she has that energy, that young energy. So you'll see more of me there.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad if we're gonna see you more back home.
You know, did you talk about the big tournament that Manny Pacquiao's putting on?
Yeah. I heard.
Yeah, it's the first week in September.
Yeah, April.
When they have the Tuna Fest in Shenzhen. Now, for me, it's interesting because Manny Pacquiao has not been involved in pool for 2 or 3 years, and he's getting back involved very carefully because that's his home city, Shenzhen. But I think it's great if he sponsored an event, pretty big tournament, $100,000 prize money.
Yeah, I'm no Manny Pacquiao has been so helpful to people and especially pool player.
Yeah.
Because Manny Pacquiao is a pool player too.
He loves to play pool. We know that.
Before he boxed, he played pool.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good little pool player.
That's why I'm glad. No, I'm very happy. That he didn't forget pool players.
Well, for a long time, he wasn't involved again. Before, he used to sponsor players like Ronnie Alcano and a couple, and Jeff DeLuna, and he had a pool room in Manila. But then he got away from it for a while. He pulled back, but that's a pretty big step to put on a tournament like that. It's a doubles tournament, so it's all two-player teams.
Yeah.
But do you plan to go down there to Jensen for the tournament? What do you think?
I'm not sure if I'm gonna come down. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I talked to Edgar Acaba, our friend, is involved in the promotion of the event. I talked to him via email, and he's going to recommend me for commentary. So if I have a job there, it'll be great.
Yeah.
And I have friends in Jensen. I've been there before. The friend I have there, their family is in the tuna fishing business. They have some of the big boats. So that is the big tuna port in the Philippines, and probably one of the biggest tuna ports in the world.
Yeah, you're right.
I had a tour of the fish port in Jensen. I'll tell you about this, Rolando. Have you ever seen it?
What?
The fish port in Jensen?
No, not yet.
I went there, it's about 4 years ago, and many boats come in every day. Maybe a dozen or 15 boats, big fishing boats come in every day. And each one, they put a conveyor belt from the boat to the dock, and these boats have been out like 2 months, and they unload hundreds of giant tuna. Each boat may have 300 or 400 tunas that weigh 100, 200 pounds each. And it's unbelievable to see all that tuna. And all the trucks line up to load up, and they buy right there. I'm sure they ship those tuna all over the world, So that was quite an experience to see them unloading the tuna and preparing them to sell, and then making the sales to the different companies. Wow. That was a great shot by Efren. He kicked rail first, cut the 2-ball in. He's got a shot at the 3.
I saw you, Jay, working with Charlie Williams.
Yeah.
In
the women's tournament.
The women's tournament. Every time I saw you on TV. I watching on TV.
I was doing commentary with Bob Guerrero, B-Boy Soriano. Yeah. That was the women's world 10-ball.
When you work with Charlie, are you working with the network or you working with Charlie?
No. I worked for that one. I think was Solar Sports, the TV. I worked for the TV.
For the network.
Yeah, I worked for the network.
Yeah.
They hired me.
They hire you, yeah.
Yeah.
When the time that you did work with Charlie Williams?
That was last August. Now, I worked for him before. Yeah, I did the women's world 10-ball. You know what's interesting? I told Rubelin, Benkai, I told her I'm good luck for her. I said, I'm the tournament director 5 years ago. She won the women's world 10-ball. I said, now I come back and I'm the TV commentator for the women's world 10-ball and you win again. I said, Benkai, I'm good luck for you. She said, yeah, thank you.
I got one spot more player there in our country. It's a young women player, young girl, not women, girl.
Yeah.
It's great.
Who's that?
Player.
Did she play in the tournament? Or no? Did she play the last one?
No, I know. He played in the last one.
Yeah.
The little one. You saw it, the Filipino.
Is it Jillian Go? Huh? Jillian Go, is that her name? No. What's her name? The one you're talking.
You are mentioning the other one, the look like Chinese, right?
Yeah.
The other one.
Yeah.
The other one. That's close to Robin. Maybe
she might be better. Yeah. She's still young. How old? 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see him?
Yeah.
Here?
Of course.
The small, not the Chinese one, the other one.
Yeah, very little girl.
Yeah.
Okay. I watched them all. I watched them all play. That was a very strong tournament. Rubelin had to beat Kelly Fisher.
Oh, yeah,
my God.
yeah. You know, Robilin has been very close, so close to me for a long time. And in fact, it's a member of our sport team.
Right, with Puya.
Yeah.
Puya. Yeah, we're talking about Rubelin Amit, A-M-I-T. She is the reigning women's world 10-ball champion from the Philippines. Probably the finest woman player to come out of the Philippines. Still young. How old is she? 25?
Yeah.
Wonderful girl. Wonderful girl.
Very nice girl.
Well, David missed that cut on the 6-ball, which is easy to do on that table. Meanwhile, on this table closest to us, Dennis Orcollo is leading Ernesto 5-1. Efren is leading in his match 4-2, and he's got a good chance to get 5 now. He's got good position on the 7-ball.
It's good, yeah.
You know, Efren is still the hero of the Philippine people. When he walks out, everybody wants their picture with him. Nice shot there by Efren. Good stroke. Gets down on the 8-ball. He looks pretty straight. You know, it's going to be, it might be hard for him to get position. Let's see what he does here. Looks like he's got just enough angle to force that. Yeah, look at that. He's always been able to spin that cue ball. I think he wanted to go past it there, Rolando, and shoot the 9 in the side. Yeah, he didn't get where he wanted there.
Yeah, he didn't get what he wanted to do.
Yeah, this shot became different. Rolando, did you play pool when you were a young man?
Yes, I play pool too.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
In Santa Cruz?
Yes.
Yeah. You know where I played pool in Santa Cruz? You know this place? Upstairs. What's it called? Boulevard Billiards or something like that? I forget the name.
Buffalo?
Huh?
Buffalo?
Yeah, it was upstairs and it's hot. There's no air conditioning.
Buffalo.
Only fans.
Yeah, Buffalo.
I played there.
Yeah.
I played there a couple times.
So
Yeah, Efren made a good out there. Now he's got 5. Ernesto shooting a 10-ball to win his second game. He got it. He got it.
By the way, Jay, what kind of table are we using on February in Carlton?
Probably diamond.
Diamond?
Probably
Good,
diamond.
good,
Yeah,
good.
I've been talking to Greg Sullivan. He'll bring the diamond tables out there.
Very good. Good.
Will you come back for that tournament?
Yeah.
Good. I'll see you then. I'll see you then.
I told he asked me to come to go, so I told him I will come back.
The mayor.
The mayor.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the mayor?
That's the mayor pro tem. So he's like the vice mayor now. The one you met today.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has been the mayor, but now the second in command there they call mayor pro tem. Very respected man in the community.
Yeah. Very nice guy.
Elito Santorina is his name.
What's the last name?
Santorina.
Santorini. He's the one promoting, or
With me, yeah.
With you.
He's enthusiastic about pool. He's enthusiastic about pool. He loves pool. When I went to his office the first time, he had a poster on the wall from one of the tournaments we had done before. He said, "Do you know this tournament?" I said, "Yes, of course I do." I said, "I was the tournament director." He said, "Oh, that's good."
You've been all time tournament director in this country, and you promote your tournament too.
Yeah, both. I've directed, I promoted.
I never forget my first time in the United States when we play at the Biltmore Hotel.
Oh my
when
God.
Mike Segan and Efren played.
You were there.
Yeah, I was
we're
there.
going back 1987. That's 27 years ago. What a great tournament that was.
That's a great tournament.
Remember how packed it was? There was a long line to get.
Yes.
That was downtown at the Biltmore Hotel in Los Angeles. They have an area they call the Biltmore Bowl. And we had a tournament in there, 64-man invitational tournament.
Invitational,
Yeah, and at the end it was Buddy Hall and Mike Siegel. They played in the finals.
No. In the finals. Yeah, you're
Efren lost in the semifinals.
Semifinals,
Yeah, that was very controversial.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that.
People went crazy.
Yeah.
When Efren and Mike Segan played.
Yeah. So,
I never forgot that. That's my when you promote that tournament.
That was. I'm not sure. That was the first tournament I ever promoted, I think.
Yeah.
Because then after that, I started doing more tournaments.
I still remember when first time I met you in Reno. You invited us. You talked to me because you know I'm with Efren. That's why I came down. We came down here to play in your tournament. I never forget that.
I was the tournament director in Reno back then. At the
you're the
Sands.
tournament director.
Yeah, exactly.
I never forget.
Well, you got a good memory.
Yeah.
Better than me. Better than me.
I wish you can run more tournament or promote more tournament in LA.
Well, I'm still trying. I mean, all these years, and here it's a brand new event in Carson. You know, I had a pool room here in LA at the beginning of the 2000s at Hollywood Park in the casino, but it's closed now.
Yeah.
You never saw my last pool room. No, you didn't see that one.
Hollywood Park, I was.
Yeah, you were there?
Hollywood?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, God bless you. When were you there? Do you remember? It's got to be at least 10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was there. Because I was sick in last 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sick. That's why I was there 10 years ago.
Efren is leading 6-2, and Ernesto is getting out again. He's closing the gap here. It's going to be 5-3. Ernesto is the man responsible for the setup of these tables. He recovered them with his son Oscar. The table they're playing on here in front of us, Ernesto and Dennis, is the only diamond in the room. All the rest of the tables are Brunswick gold crowns. People ask me which I prefer, and as far as I'm concerned, they're both excellent pool tables.
Yeah.
I think in the Philippines, mostly you've got the Puyat tables, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Dave failed to hit that 3 ball, so Efren's going to get ball in hand. This round here, the players that are eliminated will finish 9th through 12th. I think they get $300 only. So these are important matches because there's
If
more money.
you win on this, you're 9 to 12.
No, if you lose, you're
If you
9th
lose,
through
you're 9
12th.
to 12.
If you win, you're 7th and 8th, which I think is up to like $500.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Because 5th and 6th is 700. Yeah. So these matches are worth money. The most important thing is if you win here, you continue tomorrow. If you lose here, you're out. You're done. Efren's just cruising. Efren's looking good. You know, Rolando, a lot of times I see him in tournaments and his play is a little ragged, but let him play a few matches and he starts to get in stroke and he plays good again.
Yeah. That's what I told him a lot of time. I told him a lot of time. You follow Efren's career too, right? Jay, you follow his career before. Because when we started, you were there already.
Oh, I was there when he comes to Houston the first
Houston,
time.
you were there.
When he was Cesar Morales. He beat everybody. I love watching Dennis Orcollo play.
Great player.
He pockets the balls on these tight tables as good as anybody.
Yeah, you're right.
Even the Chinese players, they watch him play.
Yeah. This kid is a member of my Rising Star. Yeah, you ask them. Yeah, they are Corteza, Orcollo, Ronnie Alcano. Who else?
All great players.
Yeah, they went great. I'm happy. They went great.
Ronnie's kind of fallen the last few years. I don't know, but I heard he's playing good again. I heard he started back. Lee Van has been a good, strong player all the time.
Well, I think, Jay, Ronnie is a mismanagement on his career. Mismanagement.
Mismanagement,
On his
okay.
career. Probably, the way I see it. Not this Dennis Orcollo, Cortesa, they manage their career and games very well.
Well, you know, Dennis is sponsored by Bugsy Promotions, Perry and Verna, and they're very responsible people. Dennis, he takes his career very seriously.
Very serious,
you know? He knows when he comes, this is his job.
Yeah. That's the way I look at him, like that, and he's good. You know, he's good kid. He's a good guy. Great guy, this guy.
He is, among all the Filipinos I met, Rolando, Dennis and I, we're best friends. You know, he always stays at my house when he come here. I travel with him. I even represent him in business when he makes deals, you know, sponsors and things like that. And but more than that, we enjoy each other's company. Dennis likes to have fun, have a good time. You know what we did this morning to get ready to come? We played ping pong. We played ping pong at my house. We played, and we have a good game. Then we have breakfast and get ready and come on down here and play pool. So I'm always happy when the Dennis and Warren, Carlo are at my house because, first of all, I eat good. Warren loves to cook. Carlo loves to cook. You know, I keep a rice cooker at my house just for them. You're invited too, by the way.
Thank you, Jay.
Dennis fouled just now. That was interesting. He was trying to play a safety, and he actually touched the cue ball. That's going to be, boy, this match has got close right here, the one in front of us.
You're right. You're right.
It's going to be 5-4 in a minute. That was a very strange error. You know, you didn't see it, Rolando. Dennis was shooting at the 7 ball from very close, and he wanted to hit it very softly and lock up the cue ball behind the other ball, and he accidentally touched the cue ball before he shot.
That's what happens sometimes.
Yeah. Even good players make mistakes.
It happens.
But that's a big mistake because he could have made it 6-3. Instead, it's going to be 5-4. Meanwhile, Efren's just on cruise control. Yeah, maybe we'll stay with this match over here because this is the better match, the one with Dennis and Ernesto. That's become a very tight match. Ernesto's still a dangerous player. You don't want to give him too many chances. Ernesto is probably the most successful tournament player in Southern California the last 25 years. He's won more tournaments out here than anybody else. He's been a dominant player all these years.
You're right.
And his son is a terrific player too, Oscar.
What happened to the other Mexican, Galindo and
Francisco is not playing as much. He does own a little pool room in East LA. Moral Paez also is not playing as much. He's a little involved in the real estate business, but I'm kind of surprised because he still comes around for some tournaments. The only reason he wouldn't come to this one is he's preoccupied with his business, you know?
Probably.
But Moro and Ernesto were the dominant players here for many years.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, for many years.
And Francisco Galindo was another good one. Dave Hemmah is trying to fight back, but he's pretty much buried in this match. He's down 8-2. Well, Dave should be able to get this game, but Only chance he's got is to put together a few racks. Meanwhile, looking at the other table, Ernesto is at the table with a chance to tie this match. This was a match that a little while ago, Dennis was leading 5-2. Well, Ernesto's got a little bit of a tough shot now. He's got to draw the cue ball all the way back down table for the 6. We're not going to be too worried about Dave Hemmah. I think he's going to run out here. Oh, wow. You heard that miscue?
Yeah, that miscue.
Ernesto miscue. You know, he miscued in his last match, too. That's
Miscue.
I don't know if that's lack of concentration or what it is, but professional players should not miscue. Of course, look at the mistake Dennis made the last game. Dennis is taking a long look at this because it's a little tricky to get all the way back down table for the 6 ball. Let's see what he comes up with here. Looks good. Looks like he's going to get there. He did. The problem he's got here with the cue ball on the rail, if the cue ball comes off the rail and hits the 10, he's going to have no shot at the 7. Wow, he got inside that 10 ball. That was an excellent shot there. He should be able to handle these last 4 balls, but Dennis has struggled the last 2 or 3 games. He's made mistakes. This is an important game for him to get back on even keel. Well, he looks pretty good here. He's got to use the bridge for the 9 ball. How is Alex doing? I know he's been trying to play snooker. Is he continuing that?
I'm not sure. I heard that he's in Manila right now.
Yeah, he's back in Manila?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I actually reached out to him for our invitational tournament in February, but at that time he was busy qualifying for snooker and he was not available. So we had to give the spot to another Filipino player. That's what happened.
You can give. What about Alex?
Pardon me?
You talked to Alex already?
I emailed him and talked to his roommate, Jimmy White.
Yeah.
And Alex at that time was very preoccupied with his snooker. So
On February?
No, right when I was doing the invitations. He was not interested in pool at the time. He was interested in snooker. So because of that, we invited somebody else. That's what happened.
So you mean to say you put this together for like way back, like
the invitations all went out in May and June.
May and June.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. This February, right? This event in February.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
The field is full.
Yeah, it's full already, right?
Oh yeah.
Who are the next 2 players? Who you invited? You invited?
The last 2 were Santos and Jose Perica.
Jose Perica.
They were the 7th and 8th players.
Yeah. Well, you made the right thing. Perica and Santos and Baon. Yeah.
And they both live locally.
Yeah, you're right.
Perica to me is a legendary player.
Yeah,
He's
right.
a monk.
Yeah.
And Santos, I like him.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of personality.
Yeah.
And I think he's a fun player to watch. Yeah. And he's very competitive.
Yeah,
he can play.
Yeah. And not only that, they live here. They got their own followers here too.
Yeah. Well, their family will come and their friends will come to watch them play.
You're right.
Meanwhile, Efren just made a bank on the 3 ball. He's got a long shot on the 4. If he can make this ball, he should be out. He should be in
You're
good
right.
shape.
You're right.
This is a tough shot, though. Long shot on this table is a tough shot. As you get, especially for Efren. One of the things I noticed, Rolando, at this stage of his career, Efren does not handle the long shots as well.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't think he sees them as good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're right, Jay.
As long as he stays close to the balls, he plays as good as he ever did. But if he's got a lot of distance, it's a little difficult for him.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Dave missed that easy 4-ball on the side. He's standing there looking at it, scratching his head. He's a little disgusted with himself. Dennis is back at the table on this table, and he's got an open table. He's got a little bit of a tricky situation when he gets to the 8 and 9. We'll keep you posted on that. I wonder if we can see that shot. Well, we can't. They're not showing it. Shooting the 7 now. Dennis is shooting the 7. I'm not sure what he's going to do. It looks to me like he's going to play a billiard from the 8 to the 9.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He just hit this nice and slow. He's taking his time. He's taking his time.
Hey, Jay. Hey, can you reach me? Let's stick in the corner there. Sorry,
Well, he made that billiard. Now he's got a little bit of a sharp cut shot on the 8. Well done. Rolando, Dennis is okay on the 10, but anytime you got distance on this table, you got to hit it clean. Oh, he just switched that one.
Yeah.
Nice hiding place. I like that, man.
Hey, I lost 4 sticks in the last 2 months. That's all I got left.
Dave Hemmah back at the table. Got a chance to win game number 4 here. That gives Dennis a lead of 7-4. So he got a comfortable lead again in that match. Dave's not giving up. You know, he's also the house pro here at Hard Times. He's the co-tournament director of this event. You know, he lives in the city of Carson, and he's involved with the city. He gives lessons and things like that. He holds clinics. Dave is very involved in pool in a variety of ways. Plus, he's still a good player.
And it's not that easy to play in tournament, and you're working the tournament too. It's
Very
not
hard.
easy.
I used to try to do that 25, 30 years ago, and I found out it's a big mistake.
Yeah.
If I'm going to work a tournament, I don't want to play.
You're right.
Dave Hemmah to break. He's trailing 8-4. We're going race to 9. On the other table, Ernesto's shooting. He's at the table. He's trailing 7-4. Dave didn't make anything on the break, but Efren's got a shot at the 1 ball. I'll tell you what, running a 10-ball rack on these tables is no easy feat.
You're right. Yeah.
These are tough tables.
They are top tables.
Oh, he was playing safe all the way there. Ernesto's working his way through this rack pretty good. He's still well inside the match here. He's not out of it by any means. 9 and 10 ball left for Ernesto. Efren's tied up on the 1 ball. Oh, we're watching Ernesto here. Nice speed control on the cue ball. Nice easy shot on the 10. This will be game 5 for Ernesto. He'll be trailing 5-7 and breaking. I think they're taking a little break here. Yeah. Dennis asked Ernesto it's okay to take a break, and Ernesto said, sure, go ahead. David's kicking at the 2-ball. He gave up ball in hand. This is Efren's chance right here. He's got ball in hand, and he's on the hill.
I don't think he got a problem on this kind of the ball position, unless he got a mistake.
He wants to stay close to the balls just like this, but like you said, I don't see any problem.
That's the problem.
Boy, you called that one, Rolando, unless he made a mistake, and it sure did. Efren looked up and smiled. He tried to draw the ball, and he kind of halfway miscued there.
Yes.
Critical error for Efren.
Yeah, that's happened, you know. Some players, sometimes they're overconfident. The way they play, that's what happened.
I say a little bit lack of concentration. When you're going to draw a ball like that, you got to really focus on where you're hitting that cue ball.
You're right.
Well, he played a safety. How good it is, it's hard for us to tell. I think David might be able to see this ball, not make it, but play safe right back. I think, Ernesto launched the cue ball off the table, so Dennis is going to get ball in hand. And this is a dangerous guy to be giving ball in hand to.
Oh, yes. I know Dennis.
Let's see how many balls are on the table. Yeah, there's 2 balls down. There's only 8 balls on the table. Dennis opens with a little 2-8 combination. Kind of an ideal setup for Dennis here. I mean, all the balls are spread out. You don't want them close together. If there's any tricky shot at all on this rack for Dennis, it's going to be getting position from the 4 to the 5. That's about it. That's what he's thinking about. He's thinking about where do I want to position the cue ball after I make the 3. Meanwhile, Hemmah's kicking at the 4-ball. Boy, he made it. Great shot by Dave Hemmah. Great shot. Not only did he make the 4-ball, he got position for the 5. Dennis Orcollo missed an easy 4-ball. Again, lack of concentration and focus. You cannot take any shot for granted on these tables. They're just too tough. Huge game. Huge game for Dennis there. Now Ernesto's got a good chance. Wow. He got a little bit of a funny roll there, but I think he can see the 5-ball. Of course, this shot's a lot more difficult. Meanwhile, Dave looks like he's going to run out here. Yeah, he's got it. On the R table, Ernesto missed the 5-ball, but he did not leave Dennis an open shot. Dennis is going to have to play safe. Dave's got the 10-ball on the side. This will be game number 5. He'll be trailing 8-5. Efren had a chance there to win the match. Boy, Dennis made a beautiful bank shot on the 5. If he can make this 6-ball on the side, it should be. That should do it. That should do it for this rack. Dennis is on the verge of getting on the hill 8-5. Brings the cue ball 3 rails around. Position on the 9-ball. Got the right angle to get on the 10. We got identical scores on both matches, 8-5 on both tables.
How you guys doing?
Daniel, we are doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. That is esteemed and exalted Daniel Busch, the head of POVPOOL. Daniel's going to be following this Mez Tour. Am I right, Daniel?
As much as possible.
Yeah, as much as possible. First event coming up in August. Right here at Hard Times.
August 9th and 10th.
Yeah, that should be for August 9th and 10th right here at Hard Times. The first stop on the Mez Tour, 10 events.
Cutting the Dennis now. 8-5, huh?
That was not a real good break shot. As you can see, the balls are all still clustered around that 10 ball.
Jay, you're going to the you're going to Derby Classic?
Oh yeah, I'll be working there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Meet you there.
I'll see you there.
Yeah,
I'll see you there. And then I come home to run the Carson tournament.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect schedule for the players.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they can play there. They come to LA, and then there's a big tournament in Reno the following week.
Yeah,
the U.S. Bar
yeah.
Table Championship,
Yes.
which also has a big one-pocket tournament on a big table. So it.
When in Reno?
Yeah, it's not a bad event for Efren.
Yeah, you're right.
I know he's not really thrilled about playing bar table, but there is a big table. There is a big table.
What is the in-between day of the bar table and one pocket in Reno?
It's all part of the same event.
Same event.
It's at that same time frame, a week after the Carson tournament.
Jay, can you do me a favor? Can you give me all the schedules?
Yeah, if you give me your contact information, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, okay.
You can also go to playcsipool.com. They have the full schedule.
CSIpool.com.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm telling you, that was an amazing kick shot you just saw. Hey, look who's in the house. I see Drake Bell. Oh, my God. Huh? Famous pool player.
No, what I mean, CSI probably, even Carson is included there?
They're not part of Carson.
That's what I mean. I just want to double check all the schedules so that we can arrange our ticket. You know what I mean?
We will do that. Meanwhile, Dennis missed that cut shot on the 2 in the side. Very difficult shot. I don't know if you know, Rolando. You know Robin Dotson, the women pool player, right? Very good player. Robin Bell.
Yeah.
That's her son over there, and he's actually a famous entertainer. Do you get the kids show? What was it called? Drake and Josh?
No.
Oh, okay.
You got son?
Robin has a son. It's a famous singer. This handsome young man to your left. Yeah. Very well known.
That's Robin's son?
That's Robin's son.
What did this son do?
He's a singer, an actor.
Singer and actor?
Yeah. The young girls all love him. He's smiling. Drake's smiling. He loves pool too, just like Manny Pacquiao. Drake loves to play pool. He's a pretty good player.
Yeah, I was so happy for Manny Pacquiao, for loving this game and organizing event back home.
This is a really tricky situation with this 6-ball here. That's the 6, 7, 8, 10, all tied up in the middle of the table. Critical situation for Ernesto with Dennis being on the hill. Once again, both matches are 8-5.
Nice shape.
Well, Ernesto got a little lucky there. He got kicked into his safety. Otherwise, Dennis would have had a shot at the 6. So a bit of good fortune. Dennis may be trying to jump this ball. Yeah, he's trying to jump over the 9, 10 and hit the 6. Tough shot here. Got to get a lot of elevation quick. Well, always, you know, Rolando, it's always better to hit the ball than give up ball in hand.
You're right, you're right.
Dave Hemmah made a good kick shot and came out real well. Efren's looking at it like he can see the edge of the 3 ball.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a beautiful cut shot by Ernesto. And he's going to have the 7 in the side. Couldn't have hit that ball any better than that. He does not have, Ernesto does not have a full pocket on this 8 ball. He's got to be very careful with his shot. Boy, he hit that good. He only had a half a pocket, and these pockets are already small. He's shooting this one left-handed. He'll shoot the 10 ball left-handed. Why not? 8-6. He's fighting back. Efren staring at the 3 ball all the way down there on the end rail. David's blocked by the 5 ball. He's going to have to kick at the 3. Couple good matches here.
Yeah, you got Rodney Morris there, and I don't know this.
Those are both the Chinese guys.
Both Chinese guys.
Both
yeah.
Taiwan players.
Both Taiwan players.
Chang and the younger of the I think it's Koping Chang. That was, again, that was not a good break. I don't know if the balls aren't racking good there or something. Ernesto's laughing about it. The balls just, you know, he racked the balls for himself. So,
yeah, himself, yeah.
You know what we say, put a rack on myself.
You're right.
But Dennis has got no real good shot here. He can see the 1, but the 2 is up here by the cue ball. There's not much he can do with it.
Jay, I want to ask you a question. During the TV months, live TV months, what do you think about rack your own rack?
If we have a referee, I prefer to have the referee rack the balls.
You're right, you're right. Yeah.
But if you got a choice between rack your own and have your opponent rack, I'd rather rack your own. You know?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Oftentimes what I've seen, when your opponent's racking, there becomes a long discussion, a long drawn-out discussion about a good rack or not.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Efren's got a chance to win this match right here. He's got good position on the 5. The remaining 4 balls are all lined up for him. Let's see if Efren can close out this match.
Your first promotion, Jay, is Biltmore, right? Then LA Open. That's yours, right? LA Open is yours.
I actually did one in between.
Yeah, and I think in the Santa Ana too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's right.
Santana.
I did Santa Ana. Boy, you
Yeah.
got a good memory.
David Howard won it.
Yeah.
Beat Efren twice.
Yep, that's right. That's right. David Howard won that tournament.
David Howard won that.
Boy, you remember all my tournaments, man.
Yes, I remember certain things. Well, they all turned good, especially LA Open.
Yeah, the LA Open was big.
Big, it's covered by ESPN, right?
Yes.
That both ladies and men.
Yeah. They shake hands. Efren Reyes lives to fight another day. He'll be back tomorrow. 9-6 winner over Dave Hemmah. Dennis locked up the cue ball. It's going to be very difficult for Ernesto to even hit this one ball.
Thank you, Jay.
Rolando, thank you very much. I enjoyed sitting here with you, buddy. I'll see you
too.
tomorrow, man.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I'm going to stick with you guys till this match is over. As you can see, Dennis has got ball in hand, but still 9 balls out there on the table. No easy feat to run these balls when they're jammed up like that. Hey, Drake. Hey, I'm joined by Drake Bell. How are you, Drake?
Good, man. How's
Nice
it
to
going?
see you again. You're looking good, man.
Thanks.
Huh? Where's your mom?
She's at home watching online.
Aw, come on, Robin. Come on down here, man. Grace us with your presence. His mother is former Women's World Champion, Hall of Famer Robin Bell Dodson. You come from a pretty illustrious pool family, you know. Huh?
Yeah, I know. I wish my playing held up to it.
Well, you're kind of busy with your side job.
Yeah, yeah.
Where are your travels taking you these days, Drake?
I just got back from Mexico, and it was really awesome down there. We were promoting the record, and had a huge audience down there.
She says hi.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
And was just in. I actually was just in Hawaii day before yesterday. I was on.
Were you working there?
No, I was just chilling.
Yeah. Where'd you go? What island did you go
Oahu,
to? Oh,
North
okay.
Shore.
You been there before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hawaii is
it's
a
really
beautiful
great.
place.
Oh, man.
My favorite is Kauai. If you ever get over to that island, they call it the Garden Island.
Yeah.
It's lush and green. You may not know this, Drake. In the middle of Kauai Island is Mount Waimea. More rainfall there than anywhere else on the planet. Over
Wow.
400 inches a year. That's why that island's so green. Have you
Wow.
been to Kauai?
No, I haven't been to
Okay,
Kauai
treat
yet,
yourself
no.
next time. Meanwhile, Dennis Orcollo is leading this match 8-6. He needs this game. I would think he's playing. Yeah, he's playing. Oh, he shot that ball on the side. You know how small that pocket is from that angle? I love watching Dennis play.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite players.
I think you actually played a little with Dennis down at my house
I was
once
gonna
upon
say,
a time.
I was gonna say,
What-
yeah, I was watching him and Shane play in one pocket.
Yeah. Shane couldn't make this one. He was busy ice fishing, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Well, this is a strange position he's got here. I don't know. I'm not sure what he was doing there. Can he make that 8 ball? I guess he can see it enough to make it. You know, Drake, I'm kind of surprised he didn't try to bring the cue ball above the 10 ball there. It seems like it would have been a lot easier. This is a difficult shot to make this ball and get on the 9. He might have to go all the way around. Yeah, all the way around the table. Let's see how his speed is. He's going too far. He's going too far. He's made a tough rack out of this. Does he want to try to cut this 9 ball back in the corner? You know what he'll probably do? Roll the 9 to the side, put the cue ball against the 10. Just like that. The danger with something like this is he brings Ernesto back to the table. Ernesto has a chance to do something. One of the things I've observed, Drake, watching so much pool, is if you kick and hit the ball, about half the time you leave it tough. And this is not a hard ball to hit. I'm kind of surprised he's going this way, though. I thought he would have gone to the end rail. He'll hit it. Well, it could have turned out tougher. Tricky little shot on the side, but this is for the match. That'll do it.
That's it.
That'll do it. They shake hands. And that's the end of play for today. We've got 8 players coming back tomorrow. 4 on the winner's side, 4 on the loser's side. Ernesto's out. Dennis is on the loser's side. Drake, will you be able to make it down here tomorrow?
What time?
Starts at 1. We got 8 players left. Or is Sunday one of your days of leisure?
No, actually, I'm playing a show tomorrow. I'm doing a charity event in Beverly Hills. So I'll be playing actually at that time, unfortunately.
That's okay. Well, listen, I know you're a busy guy. I'm really thrilled. Did you just get down here to see the end of these matches?
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Now, are you still up there in Las Feliz?
Yep.
Yep. You know?
Yep, over by those apartments.
Yeah, right. Have you ever been by and seen the Snow White cottages?
Yeah.
My mother bought those cottages almost 40 years ago. I'll tell you an interesting story, Drake. She saved them from the wrecking ball. The company she was bidding against wanted to level that property and build a 3-story apartment building. And her idea, her motivation all along was to buy that property and save them. So she outbid some big company. So I'm proud of my mother.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a property we're gonna here. Look this way. That's Eddie, the owner of Hard Times. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you.
Yeah. No, those are awesome cottages. They look just like the 7 dwarfs are gonna come running out or something.
Well, you know, they call them the Disney cottages, and I don't know if you're aware of the history of Disney. His original studio, not his original, but his first big studio was down where that Gelson's Market is.
Yeah.
And
the first one was on Silver Lake, the first animation studio.
The little one, the small one. And then, and there's a florist across the street called Tokyo Florist, an old house. That's where Walt Disney lived.
Oh, yeah.
Many people think that Walt Disney owned that property. He never owned the Disney cottages, but many of the people that worked for him lived in those cottages. They were built in 27 and 28, and his studios were there in the 30s and 40s and 50s. And the rumor is, I can't verify this, his brother Roy actually lived in one of our cottages along with the illustrators and some of those people. So that's the connection there.
Oh, cool.
Just real quick, guys, we're going to wrap this match up, and start another one shortly. We're sitting here with Jay Helfert and Drake Bell. So thanks for watching the show, and more to come. Thanks for watching. Just wanted to.
What match do we have? I thought that's the end of play.